Hey there YouTube and aspiring vloggers, I'm the Pedantic Raver, and do all of your videos kind of sound like this? Can you hear that? Can you hear my computer fan? Can you hear my AC going? I don't know. I'm trying to point out the static, the wind noise, the white noise that's in the background of a lot of your videos. Maybe you spent all your money on a fancy pants camera and lack the budget for a microphone. Or maybe you just lack the budget in general and you're using what you got. Well, you're in the same boat as me. So I am going to show you how to use free software to make your audio quality straight out of the camera as high as it can be. You ready? Follow along. It's super easy. You're going to love it. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is pop open a program called VLC Media Player. Here's some info about VLC Media Player and a really cool prop to Terry Pratchett, one of my favorite authors that's no longer with us. But anyhow, we go to Media, Convert Save, go ahead and add your video file. Mine's still on my memory card, so it's nice and convenient. Hit Convert Save, select Audio MP3, browse to the directory where you want your output to be. I'm going to throw it into a folder I created called Better Audio, specifically for this tutorial. And I'm going to call it Better Audio Cut. And I'm going to label it Raw. You can label it whatever you want, as long as you remember which is which. It's handy. I'm going to go ahead and save it and hit Start. Boom, it's done. So, there it is. It just showed up in the Better Audio folder that I already have open and ready. Our next piece of software is going to be what's behind this folder. This is Audacity. I'm just going to drag and drop that audio into Audacity. Here's some info about Audacity. Again, completely free, open source audio editing program that is tremendously powerful. So what you're looking at here is the audio from the introduction you just watched. Here, check it out. And do all of your videos kind of sound like this? Can you hear that? Yes, you can hear that. And actually, if you look at the silence here, we can see in this visualizer that silence is not silent whatsoever. And actually, if I let it play out to where I talk, which peaks about here, our silence is almost half as loud as when we're talking, and that's just completely unacceptable. So let's fix it. Right on. So check it out. First select like a split second, half a second to a second worth of quote-unquote silence. I just did bunny ears and you couldn't see it, but it happened. Then we go to Effect, Noise Reduction, and we click Get Noise Profile. So what just happened is we told Audacity that this is supposed to be silence. And Audacity goes, but that's not silence, it's got stuff in it. And we're like, yeah, that's right, Audacity. So take what you know about that and apply it to the rest of the file. So let's do that. Just click away, deselect it. You have the option of like selecting just the parts you want, or you can hit Control A to select it all, or you just leave it all unselected. It doesn't really matter. And I don't know why I resized that. Let me fix it. Right, back to Effect, Noise Reduction, and just hit OK. Don't even play. The defaults are great. It's great. So now what does that sound like? Let's see. And do all of your videos kind of sound like this? Can you hear that? You can't hear it anymore. The silence is almost just like nothing. We're almost done, honestly. Now, there is one more step that I like to do that I just discovered. I don't know if this is canon, if anybody else does this, but whatever. I like to go to Effect, Vocal Reduction and Isolation. I select Isolate Center from the dropdown. Just leave it on the defaults, they're fine, and I hit OK. Let it do its thing. You know, keep letting it do its thing. That progress bar is going. Now let's give it a listen. And do all of your videos kind of sound like this? Oh, look at that. Can you hear that? You couldn't hear a single thing. It's gone. All of our noise has disappeared. Our track was compressed from, I recorded in stereo, this crushed it into mono, and now you just have a really nice, clean, solid sound. So now what? Now, you hit File, you go to Export Audio, you find your, you select your folder wherever you want to save it, and I'm gonna call this done. Better audio tutorial dash done wave, and I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna bother putting any values here. I mean, I guess you can, but it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, whatever. Figure it out. So there it is. There's my done wave. And now I can open Windows Movie Maker, and here it is. You can see that this is the clip from my intro again. And if I go here, videos kind of sound like this. See, that noise is still there. Can you hear that? We don't like that. So what do we need to do? We turn the video volume all the way down, go back to home, add music. We find our done wave, we open. I didn't edit this whatsoever before I extracted the video, which means my audio and my new audio line up perfectly. You can see the peaks happen at about the same time. I really recommend that you do this before you do any other editing, so this happens, and then when you need to edit it, it's really simple. So let's give it a listen. Let's go here. Do all of your videos kind of sound like this? Can you hear that? Nope, you can't hear anything. It's... wow. Right? Like, we're done. If we want, we could just go to save movie and we have a thing. So one of the reasons I told you not to edit it before you fix the audio is because now that these are perfectly aligned and I didn't have to do any syncing, I didn't have to do any fancy pants and careful and just really frustrating audio to video sync, I can go and just split my video and I can go split my audio and they stay synced. It's brilliant. So there you have it. It's all done. You've turned your static-tacular straight from the camera video and you've made it clean. So I hope you've enjoyed. I'm gonna put links to all the software I use down in the description. If you know a better way to do this, let's help each other out. Let's be as productive and as efficient and as effective as we can be. And let's take over the internet together and have a blast. Because really, this stuff is not complicated. It's a lot simpler than you think it is, and you can totally do it. I believe in you. So, see you in the next video. There's more to come.